We're gonna get through my pile of library books before they are due back. I've got The Opie Affair by Tessa Bailey, The Wake Up Call by Beth O'Leary, Frederick Backman, A Very Short Story, Frederick Backman, The Winners, Catherine Centre, Things You Save in a Fire. Then we've got Jaded and Emily Wilde's second book in the Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Maybe we just read a fun little rom-com. Yeah, okay, I think that's what we're going to do to start getting through my library books. So we've got a matcha. I've read up to page 56. She met him last year. They haven't seen each other for ages. He has a 12-year-old daughter and he was going to hire her to be the nanny. It seems to be kind of insta-lovey. I know it's going to be kind of cheesy and kind of silly, but exactly what I feel like right now. It's really overcast today. It's perfect to read. It is 7 PM. I've just finished a class. It was like a stretching yoga and it was so relaxing, and the blinds were pulled, the candles were lit. Over page 100 it's got the tropes of nannying, age difference, forced proximity, and it's really fun after reading so many fantasies. We are going to have some dinner and then go to the supermarket, and then I'll probably do some more reading tonight. Good morning everybody. I have been reading this morning and I'm up to page 214 and there's about 366 pages in this book so far. The tension is high, it's steamy. The next book that I'm excited to read is the Beth O'Leary. I'm on a bit of a romance whirlwind. I have got work this afternoon, so we've got this morning to keep reading, and I actually am going to go to the gym shortly. I like to listen to an audiobook on the way to work, so I am going to listen to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies so I can read the second one. I did a bit of an order on ASOS. I did order a couple of sports tops. I got them from ASOS, but they're the Tala brand. I love their brand. Oh, it's so cute. Just a little singlet top with built-in support. It's got adjustable straps at the back. This one looks kind of classy. It's the same material as the other one. Dayflex long length V-neck. It's also got the built-in support so you don't have to wear a sports bra. These are the Dayflex fold waist flared trousers, 33-inch. They didn't have the shorter inch, so I hope these will be okay. Dayflex scoop top. Oh, this is the extra small scoop neck. I'm gonna go upstairs and choose one of these outfits to wear to the gym. This is the espresso one. I actually love it. What the heck? It's got like a built-up push-on bra. I feel like you could wear this out as well. Like it feels almost like just a really nice singlet to wear with some denim shorts with some trousers. These are all from Tala. I am not ready for these pants. They are the rollover ones. This would be really nice for my morning walks as well. And just lounging last time. One last try on. This is the top with the leggings, so it still covers your waist. It's going to be the gym outfit. Let's have a little something to eat, walk to the gym, do a 30-minute workout, come back, have a coffee and some breakfast and keep reading. Good morning. It's got about 100 pages to go, but first it is coffee time. Before I go to work. It's very character driven, there's a lot of romance, not much else is going on, but I am looking forward to a little more depth in the next book. This has been fun, it's been light, and I'm enjoying it for what it is. And I've got my coffee, it's a butterscotch oat milk. Thursday morning. It is so wet. I'm gonna pop to the library because I finished the au pair affair yesterday. It's a bit hot for this right now. But I'm gonna pop to the library, return this book. I kind of didn't really enjoy the ending that much. I changed my mind over halfway through the book. It got a little bit repetitive and I found that the characters were quite surface level. I just didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Didn't really find myself drawn with any emotional connection towards the end. It was fun in the beginning and I'm gonna give it a 2.75. I am tossing up between the wake up call because I am still in a romance mood, and then because I'm going to the library I thought maybe I could just read the short story by Frederick Buckman, and every morning the way home gets longer and longer. So I thought I might read that, read this, hopefully return it. And then I realised that this is the third book in the series, so I'm actually going to go return it. Return Tessa Bailey book. And I'm not sure. Take this one and this one. I'll chuck them all in my bag. Then I've got my headphones, my phone, and I'll just take these headphones just in case. Got an umbrella and a claw clip always. Let's go to the library, return the books and get a cheeky coffee. I'm really in the mood for one. And go have a little solo library date. I'm so excited. I love popping to the library on a rainy day. Yeah. Right. Went to the library yesterday, had such a nice time on my little solo date. Had a coffee. I didn't end up reading that much while I was having my brekkie and my coffee. I was yapping away to my sister. I went upstairs to read the little short story, every morning gets longer and longer, and it was so beautifully written, and I cannot describe how many emotions were drawn out of me from reading that book. I was literally sobbing. I think I cried twice during that book. A few tears just welled in the corners of my eyes. It was basically about an older man, grandpa's point of view, and he was reflecting on his life with his grandson, his wife, the love of his life, and his son. He just was experiencing it through slowly losing his memory, and how scary that is for him and trying to hold on to his memories. It was done in such a beautiful way, and even thinking about it's making me a bit emotional. So I really had like a 5-star experience with my first Frederick Buckman book, and cannot wait till Beartown is available at the library, or until I read that next. So I returned the winners, speaking of Frederick Buckman, because it was the 3rd one in the series. I was looking specifically for an Alice Feeney book, and they had one there, and it looks so good. It's about someone in a rest home. 20 years after a baby is stolen, a woman is murdered in a care home. The 2 crimes are somehow linked. Edith may have been tricked into a nursing home, but at 80 years young, she's planning her escape. Patient works there cleaning up mess and bonding with Edith, a kindred spirit. But Patience is lying to Edith about almost everything. Edith's own daughter Cleo won't speak to her, and someone new is about to knock on Cleo's door, and their intentions aren't good. With every reason to distrust one another, the woman must solve a mystery with 3 suspects, 2 murders and 1 victim. If they do, they might just find out what happened to the baby who disappeared, the mother who lost her, and the connections that bind them. Oh, that just sounds so engrossing. Can't wait to read that one. And I also took the Wake Up Call to the library, but I didn't start that one because I read the Frederick Buckman book. So I don't know, this one sounds so good. But then you can't go wrong with a Beth O'Leary book. I read The Flat Share by her, and that was so much fun. It's been a minute since I've read one of her books. Yeah, it's randomly like a 27-degree day, which is super hot. The rest of the days either side of this day, it's going to be really cold. We still have a bit of a romance in the summer air feeling. I just went and met my partner in town, walked into town and picked up a matcha. That is delicious. Following Friday, it's time for this stack of library books to go back to the library. It is their due date, and I have been reading Beth O'Leary's The Wake Up Call and just devoured it. It was so much fun to read. 2 sworn enemies, Izzy and Lucas, a hotel which is going under, but Izzy finds these rings in lost property and it might just keep the hotel afloat. Izzy and Lucas have this rivalry going on. It's so much fun. If you like rivalry, if you like enemies to lovers, if you like a giggle, if you like a cry, this book honestly had me. I loved it. I gave it 4.75 and yes, definitely would recommend this book. And it's set at Christmas time, so it does feel very heartfelt. If you like a good Netflix rom-com, this is right up your alley because it feels exactly like you're watching one of those Netflix rom-coms. And it did not matter one iota that I read it in April and still had a ball. And then the 3 books that I didn't get to were Things You Save in a Fire by Catherine Center. I'm definitely going to come back around to reading this book because I have read 2 of her other books and just loved them. And then Jaded, which is by Ella Lee, her debut novel, and I just was reading the first few pages and I was already like, oh, this actually looks so good. And then while I was going to work every day, I was listening to the audiobook of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and I'm still listening to that, and it's a bit slow to get into, I'm feeling. It's very cozy vibes. Emily goes on an adventure for her research and she's kind of looking into the customs and traditions of other fairies and documenting everything. So it's set in kind of like a research style, and I'm still getting into that writing style. It feels like the Encyclopedia of Lost Words, like that kind of style. So I'm not sure if I'm fully invested at the moment into this book, so I'm going to return it and then maybe pick it up another time later in the year. So those were the 3 books that I didn't get up to that I'm going to be returning without reading, and that brings our video to a wrap. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got to this part of the video. I had so much fun filming this video and reading books from the library, and just such a cozy week reading before work. Popping to the library and having little solo coffee dates. It was a good week, very relaxing. I will hopefully see you in the next video. Bye!